Hi there, students. To overlap. Okay, to overlap is to cover something partly by going over the edge of it, to cover part of the same space. So you see this piece of paper, there's a piece folded up, and when I fold this one down, it overlaps the one underneath. It covers part of the space of it. Okay, so the tiles on the roof overlap each other. They're not edge to edge, but there's one and the next one overlaps. It covers part of the previous one. Okay, so to overlap, to extend over or past something and to cover part of it. The mouse mat overlapped the edge of the table, so it hung over the edge of the table. Yeah, to overlap. Then we can use this overlap metaphorically to mean maybe two or more ideas or activities or subjects or responsibilities have some parts that are the same. So I guess in the responsibilities of the marketing department overlap with the responsibilities of the sales department. I need to be careful I don't double book, so two classes overlap each other. They happen at the same time. Yeah, that wouldn't be very good. So you can have, so to overlap as a verb or an overlap as a noun, the amount by which two things cover the same area. Yeah, or so the two programs that I want to see overlap each other. The overlap is about 15 minutes. So 15 minutes of the end of one is at the same time as the first 15 minutes of the beginning of the next one. Okay, so to partly cover something with a layer of something else, the two things overlap. There is a lot of overlap between the videos I make and the videos of my friend Shay. Let's Master English. They overlap. Yeah, this is so. It's not quite dovetail because dovetail is fit together, but they overlap. They cover each other. My T-shirt overlaps the top of my trousers, which is a good thing because otherwise you'd see my stomach and I'd look very strange. To overlap, to have something in common. Many of their duties overlap. Yeah, lie over the top of. I don't know, the cricket season and the football season overlap. Maybe in September and at the beginning of spring. Okay, so to overlap, to cover part of something, to be two things that are the same as each other. Notice this word is linked to a flap. If you have an envelope, this has a flap. Yeah, and normally the flap should overlap the back of the envelope. So lap, flap. And this is the idea, to overlap, to have elements in common. If you have two circles, they overlap. Yeah, I remember Venn diagrams when I was a kid in mathematics. And you talk about the overlap, the pieces they have in common. Notice to overlap is a regular verb. The carpet overlapped. One carpet overlapped the other. Yeah, they have overlapped like that for years and years, and nothing's going to change. Okay, and let's see, as to formality, to overlap, this is a 5 in formality. It's a neutral word. You can use it just about anywhere. Yeah. And then origin. Okay, origin is more interesting. Let's see, there's an old English word, lapper, meaning a skirt or a flap of a garment, which comes from Proto-Germanic lapo, a cloth or a rag, and that possibly itself comes from Proto-Indo-European leb, to hang loosely. So it's quite an old-fashioned word, yeah? Okay, so to overlap, to extend over and partly cover, to have the same area, the same range, the same character, the same function in common, to have various elements in common. And that's the idea of to overlap. So yeah, his work overlaps mine. His responsibilities overlap mine. Yeah, they both have a common ground to them. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Overlap. I guess overlapping as an adjective as well.